Mary Connor was born in December of 1867 to Michael and Jane Connor. Michael was vastly invested in Plymouth, being the owner of a hardware store, the village president, and the president of Plymouth Iron Windmill, also known as Daisy Manufacturing. The family lived on Penniman Road, and Mary graduated in 1886. Julius Penniman, while visiting North Dakota, wrote of two of the major problems while writing to the family. The first problem presented was the lack of available fresh water. Finding fresh drinking water was hard when there weren't many lakes and streams. The second was the prohibition of liquor, a very controversial matter at the time. Many believed that prohibition did nothing but increase the profit of those who sold liquor already. Mary wrote diaries for the majority of her adult life. Many of her topics included gardening, her friend Eva, and how nice the day was. Mary continually talks about her exploits with Eva, how she goes to Northville to go watch the horse races. In 1895, Michael Connor, Mary's father, dies, leaving Will, Mary's brother 5 years older, with the hardware store. The only current event that Mary lists in her diaries is November 11th of 1918, Armistice Day. She very clearly writes, "Peace declared," across the top of her diary. Despite the fact that Michael had platted Riverside Cemetery, he decided he wanted to be buried in the old Presbyterian cemetery behind a church. In 1920, Jane died and was buried in Riverside next to her husband. Mary never married, nor did she have any children, so her closest next of kin were a couple of nieces and nephews. Mary runs the hardware store until her death in 1948, where she is buried next to Almeda Wheeler. She was buried next to Almeda Wheeler. Her name is put on the same headstone as her.
On the behalf of Patrick, Alex, and Brad, I would like to thank you for watching this video.